I started in 1973. I was a flight attendant for 44 years. I just recently retired. For the 44 years, I've seen a lot of changes. And I have to say, because of the union, they've been good changes, particularly in the safety aspect of it. I can tell you some pretty horrible stories about health and safety when I first started. And if it wasn't for the union, that wouldn't have changed. So I guess in the 70s, when somebody applied for a job as a flight attendant, you thought it was going to be glamorous and fun and lots of traveling. And it was. But to get there, you had to go through a lot of, I'd have to say, pretty frightening things. I had no idea. I was forced to work 36 hours when I was on probation, because most of us were on probation and I was from a small base. Didn't have the nerve to say, I just can't do this. And I can remember, I think we all fell asleep just before landing. It was a hard landing, so we woke up. So if there'd been an emergency, I hope that we could have handled it. I remember the way they packed the catering on board. There weren't doors on cupboards. When you'd take off and land, cans would be rolling up the aisle. It was really unsafe. You'd go into a cupboard where there was emergency equipment, trying to grope for the things that you'd need, and you'd inadvertently grab onto a fire extinguisher and let it go off, and you'd have dry chemical all over the place. It wasn't a safe environment.